Youngboy, what? This the big boy league. I put one up in your gut under the Jesus piece. Now he opens this song with
whoa NLE. Where is this coming from? Oh, you was just good. He was just good not too long ago. Where is this coming from, man? You know, it is kind of ironic though. You know that right after Youngboy got that award from Atlanta and shit, that NLE drops this.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why don't you want me to cry?
So for those of y'all that have been aware, NLE Choppa had said something about Youngboy or addressed NBA Youngboy period in one of his music videos with like a scene or something like that. I seen a snippet of it. I ain't really got the chance to actually watch nor listen to the actual music video or nothing like that. But we got a video here about extras. NLE Choppa is tweaking for dissing Youngboy. We gonna hop right into it and we ain't gonna waste no time. Let's go.
We got some pure entertainment out of NLE Choppa. Thank you so much, NLE. Well, this is a beef that goes back. This is like, what is it? Mr. Incredible and Syndrome. Is that what he ended up being called? But NLE Choppa dropped a diss track with NLE the Great. I'm gonna get into the distinction
yeah, it was
between
this
those
scene
two
right
in a little
here,
bit,
bro.
called
Look.
KO, and hold on.
At first, I didn't even peep or realize that this was supposed to be Youngboy. Like, I didn't even peep that when I first saw this initial scene. Because I'm like, you know, it's just a music video and all that. I ain't know this was a diss towards this nigga.
Wild music video, to say the least. Like, the choreography, the different scenes on here. The NLE is quite a master showman. Now, rapping is still pretty good too. The song itself, but he disses Youngboy outright. I mean, when he posted the tweet, he tagged Youngboy on Twitter.
Oh,
I'm gonna read a couple of different.
So the smoke is live. The smoke is there. That's what it seemed like. Shit, damn.
Lyrics.
We in there
one
for
of the
real.
clips is going to be playing in the background right now of him talking to Youngboy depicted in this video, so it doesn't get any more obvious than that, than him tagging him as well. So it's clear he's aiming at Youngboy, and we're going to get into the history of their beef too. But first, a couple of lyrics from the song. He comes at Youngboy and says, Youngboy, what? This the big boy league. I put one up in your gut under the Jesus piece. Now he opens this song with
whoa NLE. Where is this coming from? Oh, you was just good. He was just good not too long ago. Where is this coming from, man? You know, it is kind of ironic though. You know that right after Youngboy got that award from Atlanta and shit, that NLE drops this.
The chorus saying Yahweh, Bomaye, which is in reference to, he also has a lot of historical references on here, in reference to the Muhammad Ali fight, and I think it was George Foreman. Yeah, the Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman fight. And the Yahweh is probably some spiritual thing that NLE is on right now. But he goes on and says, you just a pawn on the devil chessboard, you done. I'm trying to step some, bless some, wet one, stretch one. He goes on and says, you poison the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reason dudes beating chicks thinking that it's cute. We will get into that in a little bit, because NLE Choppa has some history in that department.
I was about to say, he blaming this nigga for that.
People to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you will never fit the shoe. And he says, just a man with emotion, a breastfed chick, your aura give me the ick. This guy's talking, even his rap is zesty. What kind of grown man says you give me the ick? Your aura give me the ick. People like you make...
Yeah, I ain't never heard a grown-ass man use the word or term ick, ever.
Sick. Money, power, guns, and a few drugged out crash outs make you think you the one who can lash out. F benefit of the doubt, we all trying to make it out. And he goes on to say, purposely making decisions to promote more violence. That's bringing more death onto his innocent children. So there are a lot more.
But you just said that you was going to stretch this nigga. You just said that you was going to pause. But you did just say you was going to stretch this nigga out. Did you not? You just say trying to put one in his... Nothing about that sounds right. No matter how I word that. But you understand what I'm saying.
other lyrics that we can look into, but more so it's a depiction. Like, he has Youngboy's head holding it up. Now, first off, this is the second track by NLE the Great. Now, if you're asking who the hell is NLE the Great, it is an alter ego of NLE Choppa's. NLE the Great has its own Spotify profile. I think it started when he shaved his head.
I don't understand why artists do this. Why you gotta have a split personality or some shit like that? I think Nicki Minaj got some shit like this too. Her and then like one other female artist or something like that. I don't get that. Like, why you an alter ego?
And the first song that he dropped was this track called Messiah, which was Devil's Diss. And then the second track is KO, which is in collaboration with NLE Choppa. So there are two figures here.
That's supposed to be it. Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. So this is supposed to be NLE holding up Youngboy's head right here. That's what this nigga is saying right now. I ain't gonna lie. This is about to go down a road we never would have thought of before.
Two different identities that NLE Choppa is rolling with, just to create a clear distinction, which I think is pretty cool artistically. But the history to go back with is the Youngboy stan. NLE Choppa was a Youngboy fanboy. I mean, he dropped a song called Free Youngboy 6 years ago. He was wearing NBA merch, like I'm showing you guys right now.
Oh.
And there's two video clips when he shows love to Youngboy, two separate ones that I'm going to play you guys right now.
I really wonder what happened. I wonder what happened in order for him to get to this point.
Let me know who beating me, bruh. Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only nigga that's really ahead in that space is Youngboy. I'm 21, bro. I love
Shit. There you have it.
NBA Youngboy. Youngboy my favorite rapper.
So this guy messed with Youngboy for quite a while. Their beef, I would say, it probably started towards 2020 because he got a lot of comparisons to Youngboy, and I think as NLE Choppa continued to blow up, he saw Youngboy as more of a peer and less as someone he looked up to. So when fans kept saying that he was just a Youngboy light, that made him feel a type of way about his art too. Choppa's got...
And yeah, no artist ever wants to be a miniature version of another artist. You know what I'm saying? Especially one that you probably like took inspiration of and like you really like was listening to heavy and all that. So hey, that I understand where he coming from in that sense. Not that I'm trying to be a rapper or nothing like that. I don't care nothing about that shit.
NLE Choppa's got some good music. Now that's not to say that Youngboy, I don't know, does Youngboy got a dance track in the way that NLE Choppa does? I think I'm trying to put myself in the mind frame of an NLE Choppa. I think NLE Choppa just thought like, yo, I'm nice with it. However, NLE Choppa did a song with Fredo Bang, who Youngboy was ops with, especially at this time. I don't know if they've not patched things up, but I don't know if they've quelled the beef to not be viciously attacking each other like they once would. But people thought, and especially 4K Trey fans, Youngboy fans, you know how active these guys get. They thought, okay, this guy's he's betraying Youngboy by doing a song with Fredo Bang. And then NLE Choppa got into it with a fan at an airport, so a 4K Trey fan, and he actually got into a fight with this guy at the airport. I can't play you guys the full clip of them, squabbling up, but I'm gonna play.
Of course this nigga is white. I'm just saying.
Guys, the before and after.
NLE Choppa in the airport, y'all.
As soon as I say you flashed at me, and then I popped him and knocked him out. I asked you 9 times. What? Stop playing.
He just beat up NLE Choppa, the rapper. That ain't about nothing. Ain't big NBA, big 4K Trey over here. Y'all feel me? Yeah, he just knocked out a rapper. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to post a video.
It's scary. Scary? Yeah, are you NLE? I asked you 9 times. What? Stop playing with me. Yeah. Knock out. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, so what about them? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Hey, yo. Yeah, I just knocked out NLE Choppa. He's a... Oh, Trey, we in this bit.
His lip ain't busted. What the y'all talking
Flawless
about?
victory.
Yo, this one done knocked out. Who you knocked out? Yo.
NLE the Choppa.
So here you could see that 4K Trey fan. This was the Why Be Better movement was going.
Man, y'all Youngboy fans are built different, bro. No cap. Y'all Youngboy fans are built different. Y'all are some little demons for sure, for sure.
Crazy at this point in time. And what happened? Youngboy, he replied with a song. He was beefing with both Dirk and Choppa. So Youngboy replies with the song "Know Like I Know," and then this was on the Colors album. This was 2022, and in the verse he raps, "I don't give a f about how you treat your body. Give a f about your cleaning. You could have these hoes 'cause I don't need them. Better stay up in your place." And this is in reference to NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa was taking care of his body on his whole juice cleanse. I think he was vegan at this time. I don't know if he's still vegan. He switches up a lot.
Yeah, NLE Choppa got at least 4 different accounts at this point of different phases that he's been through in life. You know, the spiritual route. Now apparently he got an alter ego now. You got Drill Chopper now. Like it's niggas all over the place.
This whole track was really coming at NLE Choppa, especially the part where he's talking about like, yo, his mama, your mama crying in front row, and the mom is the manager of NLE Choppa, Angela Potts, I believe. So this did not get a response from NLE Choppa music-wise. Now let's get back to the part about putting hands on chicks, because that's what Youngboy is being accused of by NLE Choppa. Yeah, that happened. We saw video. Did we see video footage of it? Yeah, he was dragging around Jania. Youngboy, listen, Youngboy, Playboy Cardi. Yeah, they're putting hands on chicks. A lot of rappers, really, but those are 2 rappers we know for certain.
I just want to say I do not condone that under no circumstance. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should the only point, you know what I'm saying, that it will ever get to the point to I feel like I need to put my hands on a female is if my life is in danger. Like if I have to absolutely rock the shit out of you because my life is in danger or something. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it should never be a situation to where you should even need to do that. Not to say those situations don't happen or anything like that, but whatever it is within your power, and then just based on environmental circumstance and all that, and the type of people that you surround yourself with, it should never get to that point.
In his decks too, but he's been out of here. So to say that, I don't know why he wouldn't blame Playboy Cardi when Playboy Cardi's done it more, gotten arrested for it more times, yet he's coming at NBA Youngboy about it. And he has his own accusations, which people called hypocrisy, with his first baby mama, because she said, y'all mamas raised some B-ass dudes and hating hoes. And then NLE Choppa said, yo ho ass got to running when you seen the fire from that Draco. Who really a sitch? Stop acting like I won't pull and shove this 40 in your mouth in front your mama and your stepdad. Stop playing with me. So here you got NLE Choppa.
It's not very spiritual, NLE.
He's not putting hands. The only thing he's putting hands on is that weapon, and he's aiming it directly at his alleged baby mama. And his first baby mama, she was saying that he was like airing it out at the garage door. She said there were bullets at the garage door. So that's one accusation. But to be fair to NLE Choppa, in 2024, he already called out Blueface for something like this. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
100% honest. And one thing that I grew to understand is just treat women the best way you can treat them. Treat women good. I can say, God watching me right now, I've never physically closed fist assaulted a lady. Like I've probably in my past like grabbed a lady a certain way or like kind of pushed them to keep me off me so I wouldn't assault them. But I've never fought a woman, never punched a woman, never smacked a woman, never did any of those things. So when it comes to what I do music with Blueface, me personally, I just wouldn't do it because that's the part I don't respect. I don't really respect people that just put their hands on women physically to assault them. I'm not saying that I'm the best cat or the best, you know what I'm saying, because in my past I've had, you know what I'm saying, situations, but it's certain things I try to grow from and better myself from. So I just want to see it be right, you know. I just want to see it being right, just doing a song with a person that I know that have done that.
So it's
And if you find yourself in a situation to where you shove a female because like maybe she's up in your face and she's constantly like she's the one throwing her hands on you and you just shove her ass off you, then I get that. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want her to keep practically whooping your ass, feeding hands to your ass. I understand that if you do that. You know what I'm saying? So I get that.
just Youngboy that he's coming at. He came at Blueface, said he wouldn't do music with them because he puts hands on chicks. And you see how political NLE Choppa made it, where he's like, yeah, you know, I've never put fists on chicks, but you said that you up to 40 on them. So what's worse here? Y'all tell me.
And just to further clarify on that, you shouldn't be the first one to initiate anything when it comes to that. Like, she had to start it first for you to initiate the shove. You feel me? She had to start it first. That's the only way that I can understand. She started putting her hands on you first, then you shoved her ass. I understand. I get you. We gonna be realistic. For some of y'all. Because like I said, depending on circumstance, environment, and who you around. Because some of these girls out here, they crazy. For sure. Thankfully, I've never had to endure a situation like that. Or find myself in a situation like that. And more than likely, I probably won't. Because I try to tend to keep myself out of situations like that. And prevent situations from escalating to that point in the first place. Because like I said, I don't condone hitting females.
I'm not the arbiter of justice, unless I feel like it. But I mean, airing it out, that's life-threatening. Now, the hands can be life-threatening, but airing it out is a completely different story, especially with the kid in there. That was what was alleged.
And then again, NLE Choppa. Hold on, wait. I need to go back.
Unless I feel like it. But I mean, tell me. I'm not said that you up to 40 on them. So what's worse here? Y'all tell me. I'm not the arbiter of justice, unless I feel like it. But I mean, airing it out, that's life-threatening. Now, the hands can be life-threatening, but airing it out is a completely different story, especially with the kid in there. That was what was alleged. And the hypocrisy, I think, with NLE here is that I do like the fact that this beef is going on, though. But the problem is NLE never replied when Youngboy dropped that song on the Colors tape. 2022, 2023, this is like Gravedigger Mountain era, isn't it? We don't know what's going on with Youngboy. We don't know if they're going to free him, if he's going to go back to prison. He's blackballed by the game. Dirk is going crazy. NLE Choppa's a little bit more aligned on the Dirk side. And NLE Choppa also had a hit at that time. If you guys remember the song SLU Me Out. It's like one of his top 5 songs. So he had that song booming. And that song was a little bit away from the more aggressive music that he had been making prior. So NLE's celebrating his hit.
I ain't gonna lie, when he dropped that song, that threw me so off guard. I'm like, this is coming from Choppa? A song like this? But then again, keep in mind, that song came out around the time Sexy Red was popping. Like, at her peak. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what everybody was on, apparently, back then. So, he kind of hopped on the trend, hopped on the wave. So, hey, made sense.
Ignoring Youngboy, and now that Youngboy is backlit, hasn't mentioned him whatsoever, is the hottest thing, has the highest charting rap song on the Hot 100. NLE Choppa wants to come back. NLE the Great wants to come back and drop a diss on him. Like, come on, man. We're not trying to hear that. And for all the spiritual hocus pocus stuff that NLE is talking about, listen, man. NLE is... I've said this about that streamer Valkyrie, where I'm like, yeah, she's 100% dumb. I don't know if we can diagnose NLE Choppa with being 100% dumb. I don't think so. But NLE Choppa is
NLE is not dumb at all. He definitely has some intellectual, for sure.
certainly not the brightest highlighter in the drawer. Like,
I
this
can agree
guy,
with that. Yeah.
he is.
He's not dumb, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? He ain't too bright either.
Say maybe like diet Kevin Gates, like super diet Kevin Gates, because
He said
he's
diet
I think
Kevin
it's a product
Gates.
of being young and successful and
He basically saying he a watered down version of Kevin Gates. That's crazy.
consistently successful young, that caused him to have overconfidence in fields that he is completely unfamiliar with. So because he succeeded so well in music, and he is a talented musician, especially for somebody that's independent, or he's got more of a partnership deal than an actual outright record deal. He's done a lot of the promotion for himself. The fact that he is out here succeeding in music for this long, I think it makes him think like, oh, I know everything, especially at a young age too. Because like the cockier you get if you're younger and you have a lot of bread. So he's went through the BBL concoction phase. He went through talking about he could cure cancer. He went through being vegan, and then he stopped being vegan, and then now he's not eating pork, and now he's shaving his head, and now he's talking about Yahweh, and it's a mess. Like, and it depends what year it is. That's where you're gonna find a new version of NLE Choppa. And I do think that
Like I said, man, he got a new creative character build every 3 months. Is what it seemed like.
going through the phases that most people his age go through, except he has an overconfidence of how correct he is, and most people just keep it. Most people, it's not publicized, so when they're going through their phases, it's just happening behind the scenes. But with NLE Choppa, he is also choosing to publicize it and to kind of like try to be an authority on whatever subject or domain he's talking about, in this instance, Yahweh. Because to be fair, for the current year, NLE Choppa's music has not been, he hasn't had something go crazy this year. Like, sure, yes, last year he had a song. He had that song with Kyle Rich. I think that song did numbers. And SLU Team Me Out too. Like, he had that era of NLE Choppa where he was posing very zestily. Not even zestily. He was posing very fruity.
Nah,
he was
that
just
nigga
I
was
can't
on
even
some
post
zesty
this.
shit.
Look up Playgirl
That nigga
NLE
was
Choppa,
definitely
and it
on
was a
that.
photo shoot that he did. And you go tell me that
I ain't gonna lie, it was so zesty to the point. I forgot what photo it was. I don't remember it. I'm not gonna find it. But it was so bad to where I almost legitimately thought this nigga was gay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really, really was convinced that this nigga was coming out to the world and letting us know that he was gay.
boy should be
Hey, if that's what you into, that's what you into. Nothing wrong with that. But it was just a wild, unexpected turn for him.
with this guy. Just tell me that, please. So when you see that, now sure, maybe you're not going to judge NLE Choppa based on that, but you can judge that NLE Choppa is a shapeshifter. And that's fine as an artist. But for Youngboy, he should not be replying to this. The best thing Youngboy could do is not even address this. Just play dead. Like, keep it going. NLE Choppa is not a threat. NLE Choppa is not a competitor. NLE Choppa does not have anywhere near the same stand base that could potentially like go back and forth in this scenario.
Youngboy got too much going for him at the moment right now. Like, he doing well. I doubt. I'm not gonna say he not gonna mention it, and if he does, more than likely it'll just be a verse in a song or something like that. And if he don't, then he just doesn't, because I doubt he really give a fuck for real. It ain't even that. It ain't even that serious for real. For him, at least.
I mean, NLE Choppa is for sure more talented with these videos and choreography and kind of like these grand visions, but that doesn't hold a candle to the movement that Youngboy's got right now. So I think the best case scenario here is Youngboy just gives this dead air, pretends like it never even happened. But I don't know if he'll be able to do that. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you like this song?
Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think too. As far as this whole situation between NBA Youngboy and NLE Choppa, and y'all let me know some of your thoughts too with the hands on females, cause I know a few niggas right now that's like, if she won't act like a man, she can get hit like a man. I don't personally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I figure your best alternative is to walk away, generally, and last resort is to shove, or the utmost last resort. Like, you have no option but to hit her. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't believe in the way that I live my life and how I surround myself that it should ever get to a point to where I would have to do something like that. But like I said, y'all let me know. Other than that, I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Hey, hold on now. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why do it want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to them spirits, use them judges that help me get by. But I cannot lie, that shit hurt me bad when I got that call, told me you died. Like, how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie. Couldn't walk to that hearse, cause I remember the words and I remember the look in your eyes.